Another day, another run through the casual rooms. And my opponent made me go first, so that is already a very good indication as to whatever it is my opponent is using. But in spite of everything, we're still going to try and bait shit out. That didn't do what I wanted to do, but we're just gonna keep going here. We can get rid of that. We'll summon this guy out, yes. Then we will do our Blackwing combos here. Still waiting for the Fiendsmith cards to come into Master Duel at this point, just so I can update YuBell. The Molcharmies, at least, are in Master Duel now, so take that what you will. But otherwise, there isn't really anything too exciting happening with MD as of late. But that can be easily resolved when we do get to that point. We are actually in a unique position here. We can use Oster like immediately, but our opponent hasn't exactly bothered us, so I think getting Sudri is the better call. Then we can choose to get deeper into our deck here. I think I'm gonna do just that. So we'll Allure, get our 2. We don't need another Sea Moon. We'll get him later. And then we'll normal Sudri. If the game allows me. Internet's been bad on my side as of late. I hope it doesn't black me out or something like that. But I wouldn't be surprised if it happens, especially with how the internet has been behaving lately. But we're gonna see. I'm just gonna wait until the game decides to, yeah, something like that. Yeah. Been facing a lot of internet issues lately. I don't know if it's on Master Duel's side or on my side, but it's been happening a lot more frequently lately, especially on my end. But we're just in the casual rooms, so let's move on to the next duel. My opponent made me go second, and that's worrying. That means they are a wombo combo deck, but not when we open like this. All-Star isn't exactly a starter, and I just hope that Max C will save us just a little bit of trouble. Maybe just a little, but they have an Ash Blossom of their own, so that's something. But at least we have Imperm and an Ash Blossom ourselves, but if they have further interaction, then I guess they can do something, but we're gonna find out soon enough. Chicken game. So opponent plans on Exodia-ing us, or this could also be Sky Striker, because that deck also uses chicken game. No, it's not. Okay. So again, one thing you learn: never ever negate King Sarcophagus, because that thing is not once per turn. And then they can even like draw a card with Nanophil's Fusion. That is actually a spicy piece of tech that I learned in playing Witchcrafters, like way back in Duel Links. This card is usually one I'm fun of, not as a fusion spell, but as a draw spell. And what do you know? They did indeed have something. So whatever this last card in hand is, it better be good. But we're gonna find out soon enough. I mean, they are playing Horus, so it's going to be very easy for them to establish a killing line anyway. So either I just die right here, right now, on my opponent's turn, or rather, even before it comes back to me, because again, this is Horus. So unless they're just using this as a secondary agent for some reason, but we'll get there when we get there. But otherwise, either I just go to the next interesting point, or I just dead. See you guys there. Okay, so I didn't die, and my opponent is on some brew here. They're playing Horus with their White Forest cards. Unfortunately, I drew jack shit, so I guess we'll just die soon anyway, but I believe just attacking into... this has a graveyard effect, doesn't it? No, it does not. Beelstar doesn't. But I believe Elzet is the one that summons themselves. Summon to the field. Wild Scourge go to graveyard. Yeah. Oh, no. I should have attacked Astelar, but I think we'll still be fine here. But at least that's something to keep in mind in the future. Bellstar here. I call her Bellstar, but this is, you know, her in her childhood form. Then Dia Bells is this one right here, LZ. The lore for this archetype is just about to reach to a close with the release of Alliance Insight, and people are actually disappointed, not because the story is ending or the story was unsatisfying, but the biggest gripe that most people have is, where the fuck are the Goblin Bikers? The comic relief, the storyline is not nowhere to be seen. So that's the small meme gripe that a lot of people have with the conclusion of the Bellstar storyline. Where the hell are the Goblin Bikers? I want to see more of those goobers, but yeah, definitely at this point we're dead because we are not drawing well at all. Unless, well, we can put like wedge counters on everyone, but I'm not quite sure how that's gonna help. So I'll still try. Either I just get to the next interesting point or I die, like within maybe 5 turns, unless I draw into a starter. But otherwise, yeah, I'll just see you guys at the next point. Going first, and I won the die roll at least. So opponent is playing an extra thick deck. But we opened with Black Whirlwind and a monster that has a decently statted body, so we can get our engines sort of rolling here, but Shamal being a level 4 actually stings a little. Simply because we'll obviously be getting Vata with this one, but it's not going to end too well on our book. So it has to go the way it does, and we're just gonna roll with it. So we're gonna get Vata here. Then we'll actually use Shamal's effect immediately to get the one of fun of Black Feather Whirlwind. And then realize my mistake that I really should have summoned Vata first. But I'm not gonna scoop and shame opponent. We're just in the casual rooms here, so we're just gonna pass, and we're gonna make it look like I intended for that to happen. But normal summoning Vata is also not bad, because there are a bunch of other like low attack black queens that you're gonna want to get anyway. And besides, they're running a 60-card deck. What are the odds that they have something in their hand that starts this entire chain that nearly kills me here? They did have something that will start the chain that immediately kills me here. So yeah, definitely extra thick version of branded here. I'm not quite sure what spice you could add to branded that will make it even you know, less consistent, or trying it here in the casual rooms, see if your build works. But the core of branded is pretty fixed by this point. Certain ratios are non-negotiable and whatnot. This is still, yeah, still just a one of. And you know, a Luber being semi-limited means that you only really have 3 copies of Branded Fusion anyway, but they can definitely kill me here. That punt literally already cost me the game. But yeah, such is the way of YuGiOh sometimes. We're just gonna move on to the next duel if my opponent doesn't kill me. But if they did, you're just gonna see the next duel. Won the die roll going first, but again, that is, oh my god, what is it with people and their extra thick decks? Like, Jesus Christ. Well, this is only like 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, a 48 card deck. But I am not too sure as to what my opponent is planning here. So we're gonna find out together, guys. Set Black Feather Whirlwind there. Does my opponent activate Max C? But if priority is like taking a while to pass back, that means my internet issues are rearing its ugly head again. Or, you know, again, this could be a server thing. Master Duel's been problematic lately in terms of that department. Don't know why, but I do have a decent opening hand if the game allows me, or if the again, if I got disconnected somehow, which again has been happening more often lately. I don't know why, but we're just gonna get there when we get there, and either I get disconnected again, or I just get to oh wow, that was even worse. I did get disconnected like big time. Like, holy shit, we're just gonna find another duel then. Keep winning all my die rolls, but that again, it's never really a guarantee that I'm gonna win. But my opening hand is decent, all things considered. And we opened with nearly the same exact hand as I punked up earlier, so we're gonna do it properly this time. We're gonna get Shamal, we're gonna activate Black Whirlwind, we're gonna get Vata, then we'll special summon Vata first before we use Shamal's effect. And then we're gonna hopefully be hunky-dory from there. Or, you know, monkey-dory if you play the Pokemon card game. Or play Pokemon at all. So that happens. Then Vata will do his thing. And then we're gonna see what else happens here. I think I'd rather... Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Harmattan since we literally don't have anything else going for us here. So we're gonna do this. Then Black Feather Whirlwind will trigger. That'll allow us to summon one of these guys. I think Vata would be the better target here. And then Shamal will trigger, which will allow us to get Harmattan. Or, actually, yeah, we're gonna get Harmattan first, so that we can get a level 6 into rotation. And then once that happens, we're going to keep comboing off here. And then Vata here. Alright, we'd better not make any stupid mistakes here, which is, I mean, it's always a possibility, especially when it comes to me playing this game. So we do this, we put this down, then don't forget to put that back down, and then we do this. We're going to summon this guy first before we go into full armor master. There we go. And then we're going to make him a level 2. There we go. We're going to make him a level 2. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Oh well, we'll get that when full armor master is in rotation anyway. So I think that's still fine. And then I guess we send Chinook. Nah, I think Shanga would be better. Okay, then once that happens, we're going to Synchro Shokan these two away. There we go. And then I think it's just as well that we didn't activate Black Feather Whirlwind there, because now we're gonna activate it here. Now we can just bring back the Borea Storm, but I think getting Shamal down would be slightly better. Although we don't... Oh wait, no, we can't still do a few more things because of Harmattan's existence. So we get him there, and then we... I don't know what this summoning method is called by banishing the synchro materials, but here we are. So there's Blackwing the Salt Dragon, the level 10 monstrosity that he is. Then we do this, and then do we add the level? I don't think we have any other like decent ass level 10s, unfortunately. Because this will be a level 6, and for the level 10 we need a tuner synchro, so we don't have any other targets, unfortunately. So we're just going to make another Borea Storm and be happy with it. I hope and pray that's going to be enough. And especially against an opponent that has a slightly thicker deck than, well, only very slightly thicker deck. I'm hoping this will be enough, because Borea Storm, I mean, he's only ever really used to extend combos, but people tend to forget his second line of text here, where if he destroys a monster by battling since the graveyard, you can banish a Blackwing from the graveyard or face up on the field, and then they can do a thing. Into the Void is fine. My opponent could just potentially Exodia us out, and Magical Mallet is definitely a sign of that, so we're gonna Ash Blossom that away. And then in response, because I don't think he'll be summoning too many monsters anyway, so I'm just gonna throw away the Max C, because we can. But they will be burning themselves quite a lot anyway. Oh wait, no, it only triggers on monster effects. I keep forgetting about that part. But okay, a level from 1 to 12. Royal Magical Library is a 4, so we're gonna see. Oh, it's not Exodia. Okay, so it's it's built around this guy right here, Machina Ruin Force, and they're gonna turbo this guy out by basically milling their entire deck, because all the deck has are monsters that but basically cannot be normal summoned or set, and their way of doing this is to cheat this guy into play, and then he gets like a lot of attack, and then one shots you for in one way or another. But I'm not quite sure how else they can move. I mean, they probably have ways to do it, but we're gonna find out how deep they go. I mean, they could just end up milling their whole deck here, which is always a possibility. But this is definitely one of those jank decks that you see every once in a while, and it's cool when you see them pop off. But it's definitely never, ever a competitively viable deck. Simply because there's too many variables that go against it. But yeah, he's just gonna mill. Oh, he was looking for that. Okay. Outstanding Maron, place the card at the bottom of your deck, and then add one, then you place it on top. So having three of this basically guarantees that you don't mill out. So there is that. I'm not quite sure what my opponent is waiting for. Oh, he was thinking if he should summon it or not. But yeah, I got disconnected. That explains why the delay was so long. Again, this is either an internet issue or a server issue with Master Duel themselves. Again, this has been happening a lot lately, and it has cost me a lot of matches on the rank ladder. So I think it's going to be safe to cut it here because it's been pretty bad lately in terms of connectivity. I don't know why. Again, it's either on on Master Duel's servers or on my own like poor internet issues. And the thing is, I've been having this problem both here at in the internet at home and even at the place that I work at. And I've been disconnecting far more frequently lately. I don't know why. Again, it could be a Master Duel thing, or it could be my own internet. But we're gonna cut it here. And if you guys like what you saw, I mean, I disconnected a lot, so that should count for something. Chronicling a time where somehow, some way, Master Duel has connectivity issues, and that's gotta count for something. So hit like, comment, subscribe, and share this among your friends. And until next time, toodles.